Hey everybody, I'm back with hi everybody, I'm back with another video, but we don't talk about niggas anymore. The rebrand is present. It's on, how do they say it? Yeah, yeah, so, yeah, my hair's a bit old, not gonna lie. But what I want to say is this video is about like if I were Jules from Euphoria, how differently I would have handled other fucking situations, you know? Because listen, yeah, you know, as a trans femme, non-binary, pansexual individual, it's just like she resonates so much with me. Like, first time, not gonna lie, that I felt seen like in a movie or series. Movie, Moonlight, definitely. Series, Jules from Euphoria. Like, I had never been seen like that in my life. Like, oh, is this about? Is this about? You know, but yeah. So, a few things that I've done different if I were Jules personally. Love Jules a lot. You know, Jules has been through a lot. And I am a Jules defender till I die. You know, if Jules has no defenders, I'm dead. I'm not on this planet anymore. I could do it. Understand? Maria, but yeah, like, I really love Jules. Like, I feel like also like the actress Hunter Schafer. Oh my god. Fine ass bitch. One of the most gorgeous women I've seen. She's so gorgeous. I need that. But yeah, she's so pretty. Like, she really is gorgeous, not gonna lie. When I saw her, I was like, ooh. Oh, God. But yeah, first thing that, okay, let me just say things that I would have done the same as her. I would have fucking aced that, yes? Why are we judging her? Like, she's the victim. I don't know if judging her like that, but like, first season, I'm not judging her. I would have done this exact same thing. Eric Dane's character. It's Eric Dane's character, bitch. Rest in peace to him, though. But it's Eric Dane's character, bitch. Like, girl. But yeah, I would have fucked Nate's dad, definitely. But that sex scene was just so... Yeah, I would have done that. What else would I have done? I would have, like, established... I would have like explored me and Jules' relationship earlier in season 1, right? But I would have explored it under the guise of this. This is not toxic. I would have explored it under the guise of, bro, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. And if we're gonna do this, right? Because we just met and now we're really close friends, but we're really also like emotionally, romantically, and sexually attracted to each other. I think we should keep it on the low, you know, but still be friends. This will be doing the thing in the baby, in the baby, in the baby, in the bed, in the bed. You get me? Like, that's supposed to happen. I feel like Jules and like those are just supposed to be like dear lovers, not dear, but like undercover lovers. But that was supposed to happen, and like it was so complicated. But I get it with Jules. She had never kissed somebody before. But yeah, personally, I would have just had an undercover relationship with like Drew from first season. And I would have told you, like, bro, I can't be in an open relationship with you. And if you can't too, and if you can't, like, if we can't do this, that's okay, you know. And you can move on in your life, and I can move on in my life. Number 3, what I've done differently, not number 3, but like, what I would have done differently is, Nate. I know. Like, I would have dated Nate. That day, by the park, and Nate had his hand in Jules' mouth, and he was like, "You're so broken." And then she was like, "You're just like your daddy." I know. That was so hard. I know. Like, that was so... That scene right there, bro. That was hardest. I don't know. Maybe I'm perverted. Maybe I'm deranged. Maybe I'm a masochist. Maybe I got some shit going on. Maybe I need some therapy. Maybe I need to heal. But I would have explored that with Nate Jacobs. First season. I don't talk about the second season. I got it. Yes, I piped the daddy. And I piped, not pipe, but yes, I got piped by the daddy. And I got piped by the sonny. Right. And then after that, right? I would have. But oh, Maddie. Were they friends? Oh my god, they were friends. Yo. Shit. What I have still piped? What I have still? But like I wouldn't have like exploded with Nate in the sense of like okay, listen. I personally feel like I would have like exploded with Nate once, not twice. Okay, thrice. No, once. Because Maddie's my friend at the time. Shmara. Yo, nah. I call Maddie nah. Boring. Just want to get piped by Nate and Maddie will go on a manja. And I can't get piped by Nate. But if Maddie was not in the picture, right, I just would have just gotten piped by Nate. No, fuck it. Maddie and Jules weren't close at the time. I would have been piped by Nate. I would have gotten piped by Nate. Then after getting close, I'm like, oh my god, girl, I fucked your man. Damn, we were friends. I'm so sorry. That happened. Like, so sorry. You know, I would have done that. And then after that, what else would I have done different? It doesn't sound so horrible, you know. Like people always talk about the scene at the train station about how Jules left Rue. Oh my god, guys! If you watch the bridge episodes, you clearly understand that like Rue was basically becoming like how Jules's mother was to her, like in terms of like the drug addiction, in terms of being codependent and like needing Jules's validation for everything, for like her existence, which is like Jules always needed Rue always needed Jules's like validation and all. Just watch the bridge episode and you understand why I'll always defend Jules. I'll always defend Jules. Just by watching that one bridge episode that Hunter Schafer co-wrote with Sam Levinson, I was like, why doesn't Sam let Hunter write more? She clearly ate him up. One bridge episode ate up an entire season. I'm just saying. I personally would have done that. Yeah, nothing else would have changed, but would I have fucked Ethan? Yeah. We went to 17. I would have fucked Ethan. Wouldn't have felt bad about it. Wait. Someone's outside. Wait. Okay. I would have fucked Ethan. But before fucking Ethan, I would have cut off Jules by Rue by first season. Yo, this is so toxic. But I would have cut off Rue. It wouldn't work. Like, you're becoming like my mother. And not to be that person, I've never like ruined the entire show. I have a very hard like time feeling bad for drug addicts. I know. I just feel like, really, like especially after everything Rue has put her mother through. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm fine. Get sharp. I don't feel sorry for Rue. A lot of people go through shit. But not everybody turns to a drug addict. And I know, like, be empathetic, with empathy. Okay. Hey, bro. That's what's hello, man. I mean. But as I was saying, but yeah, I would have cut off Rue. I wouldn't have spoken to her again. And I would have, like, invested in my friendship with Kat more than, Rue. I would have just, you see, like in season 2, when Kat, Maddie, and Jules were like out on a skating thing with Bobby. That would have been my friend group from now on. From then, that would have been my friend group. I would have been done with Rue. I'm fine. I'm not Lexi. I'm moving on. I would have been Akisha Puruninkinga. Hey, because Runinkinga. Hey, Runinkinga. No, she got real problems. Rue got real problems. She gotta deal with. I don't go Runinkinga Zangapel. I can't be. Uru Bennett unezinkinga zangempela benza ama-drugs uyabaleka you thenga ama-drugs utshontshe ngeke manje bambulawa bandla. No, but yeah, that was just anything. Who outside? Don't matter. But I just everything I would have done different personally. Everything else, nah. I think even if I fucked Ethan, why would it matter? Because I would have been friends with Drew anymore. I would have cut her off. What else? That's all. Then after that, I know season 2 is about to come out. I don't think I want to live the lives that they're about to live in season 3. So I would have just moved to New York and studied art, become a painter, and literally that is what I would have done. Moved on from that hometown. Moved on from Nate, moved on from Rue, moved on from everybody, Nate's dad. I would have moved, if I was Jules personally, I would have done that in that order. So the order is everything she did until, and then cut off Rue because and then obviously I know she left Rue at the train station, and I would have apologized, been like, okay, I get what you mean, but and then I'd have expressed to her that you're becoming kind of like my mother, and that's not healthy for me, and I don't think we're good for each other. So I think we should just separate, then we'd separate, and then I just invest in my friendship with Kat and Maddie, and I'd be like, Maddie, I fucked you, nigga. I'm so sorry. It did happen. It never happened again. But at the time we weren't close, we weren't friends. I was just Rue's friend. So I'm so sorry. That's what I would have done. Cause I think if I would choose, I would have probably fucked Nate maybe once, and that one time would have been before the Halloween party. So anyway, before anywhere before I got close to Maddie. So probably I would have fucked Nate that night at the park. Probably. No, that's what I would have done personally. Or in the car. In that big truck. And then I would have obviously had a fight with him, and he would choke me and be and then I would fight back, and then and I move away oh my god, how dare you do that to me? Leave me alone, I knew you were trouble. I knew you were trouble when you there. Remember? Oh, she ate with that song. But yeah, that would have been how I would have been Jules, and I would have moved away. But yeah, that would have been my life as Jules. Not that life that she had in season 2. I would have fucked Ethan, yes, but I would have not have Ethan would have not had listen to this. Ethan wouldn't have been someone that I would spend my personal time with. So yeah, that's about it. Me as Jules. Plus, I would have been also big thingy I would have done. I would have never forgiven my mother for everything she ever did. Never ever forgiven that woman for the trauma that she has put me through, and I would treat my dad better, but I'd also put him in his place. You're not gonna force that woman into me. You're not gonna force that woman onto me. I don't want to talk to her. If you want to really sustain your relationship with me as your daughter, you will literally remove that woman from my face. Every time you bring her, I will not speak to you for an entire year. Try me. That would have been me as Jules. Try me. I don't need to forgive her. I would have just moved on. But yeah, long story short, that's me as Jules. Yo, crash out. I wanted to do one as Kat, but like, not to be that person. I would have just like, everything Kat did, I would have done too. So I don't like, there's nothing different I would have done. I'll make one about like, if like I were Maddie, because I got a lot to say. But yeah, everybody else I don't want to be them. I get up. Get up. Nah, get. Oh, maybe Cassie. No, the only different thing about Cassie that I would have done is I would have not dated Nate, and I would have just like second season, right, as Cassie, I would have just went back to ice skating. That's all personally me I would have done. I would just went back to ice skating and stopped like entertaining men for like the entirety of, I don't know, the rest of high school that was left. I would have stopped entertaining men because it didn't work out. People had tapes of if I were Cassie, I would just moved on. That's the only thing. So that's why I don't kind of feel like I want to make a video about Cassie or Kat, because those are the only other two characters that I really resonate with. So, but yeah, I would have done everything Kat did, but I wouldn't have dumped Ethan. I would have just like stayed in a relationship with Ethan because Ethan's a really nice guy. Like, I really like Ethan for Kat. Like, they fucked up her character. Like, what the fuck? And then with Cassie, like I said, I would have just not had that whole Nate thing. Disgusting. I hated it. That's your best friend's ex who used to abuse her. That's fucked up. But also, like, I would have just not done the Nate thing, and I would have just focused on ice. I would have gone back to ice skating. I don't know how he didn't make her go. Oh my god, he could have made her go back to ice skating. She could have redeemed her life. She could have. Yo, Johnny. Yo. Wow. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, she's not ice skating. She's not. Almost cried. But yeah, that's me. Thank you for watching. Next video is about if I were Maddie from Euphoria. Yes, bitch. If I were Maddie from Euphoria. Yes, bitch. Yes. Bye.